Welcome back to another video review. Today we're going to be taking a closer look at the OneTigris Dragon Snail Admin Pouch. So this was sent out by OneTigris to myself for testing and evaluation. It is a sponsored video. So once again, thank you very much OneTigris for supporting my channel. I appreciate it greatly. So let's take a closer look at it. So when you first get it, you get the pouch. It'll have all these labels attached to it. Basically, this one's just a card with the information on how to contact them and such. You also get the warranty card, so if you have any problems, you can send it back to them and they'll be more than happy to help you out with it. The other one I'll get into in a little bit. So let's get into the pouch. To start off with, it's made out of 500D nylon Cordura, so very sturdy material. It holds up against abrasion, does have a little bit of water resistance to it. It comes in two colors, the multicam that you see right here, and it also comes in a solid black. Those are the only two colors I know of at this time. Probably in the future they may do other colors. On the front here we have a hook and loop panel, so you can attach any of your morale patches, country patches, whatever you feel like attaching to the front there. Has two rows of Molly Pals webbing with 5 columns, so you can attach any gear that you want to the front of it. Turning it around on the back again, we have the ability to attach this to like a backpack, to a duty belt, to the front of your chest rig if you wish. You got two straps here. They're using UTX snaps with their logos again, so I like to see that again. I've had a couple items where their snaps don't have their logo. I like it when they have their logo on there. The zippers on it are YKK zippers, so they always run smooth, they don't snag, they always work well. Never had an issue with any of those zippers. Just general impressions, it's very well sewn. I haven't found any flaws in it at all. All the stitching's very well done on the webbing. So, looks really good. The dimensions of it are 5 inches in height, 8 inches in width, and it has 2.5 inches in depth. So, that's something I want to bring up while I'm talking about the size of it, so you guys can get a general comparison. They call this a large admin pouch. Alright, so admin pouches usually have like a whole bunch of compartments inside so you can store items, which this does come with. But I think it's a cross between an admin pouch and a utility pouch. So for example, here's a utility pouch. This doesn't have any internal pockets or anything, but just so you guys get a general idea, they call this a large utility pouch. It's 3 inches in depth, but the rest of the dimensions are exactly the same. So this gives you a general idea of how large this really is, and just so you can see, like, this takes 4 rows of Molly on the back, and usually you center this on your back or attach it to a backpack or something, so very large. So again, they call this a large admin pouch. Alright, so let's go inside of it. Inside, the first thing you see right away is we got this, basically it's a sheath holder for pens. You can put whatever you want on there. So for example, I got a couple small knives. I got a utility knife. Those will fit on there. Also fits all your Sharpies and such. And while the Sharpies are thicker, it also hold pens as well. So you can put a whole bunch of items on here if you like and sort them that way if you like. On here we have some clear material. It is sort of a thicker card material on the back of it. And this is where you can insert a map. So I have a map here of Ontario. And we'll throw that in here. Alright, so you can hold your map in there, fold it up, and then stick it back in the pouch if you like. On the inside, it opens up what I would call clamshell style. And it does have these like dividers so that items don't fall out through the sides. It's a little bit thinner of a material. We have some elastic sheaths here so that you can put some other items in here. You have a zipper pocket on the top here so that you can put whatever items you want in here. So I'm just going to grab some items just so you guys can get a general idea. Here's a Gerber multi-tool. That fits into that sheath if you want. I've got some compressed towels. And when I was doing this, I was just throwing in random items just to see how full I could get it. And then I got a compass here since we've got a map pouch. And you can also use that map pouch for like other documents and such, but figure I'd go with the theme. In the back here, I got a mirror that I can put in there. I can throw in a whistle if I want. On this side, we got two small pockets that have hook and loop to retain whatever items that you put in here. So here's some magnifying glasses that I just got in a OneTigris pouch here. And you can shove those in there. And that way they're in there. You also got another pocket in behind. So here's some just dryer lint. I use this as fire starter. You can throw that in. I could throw a lighter in with that. A fire starter. And on this pocket, some radio headphone gear that I usually carry around with me. All right, so I just jam-packed this full of a whole bunch of items. There's Velcro on the bottom as well, hook and loop, which they have it on the map panel so that you can retain your map pouch and it won't fall out. All right, so get it all closed up. And as you can see, it holds a lot of stuff in it. It's pretty thick. I could see this being more used on a battle belt or on a backpack. I wouldn't see myself wearing this on the front of my chest rig. Most admin pouches are usually on your chest rig at the top so that you can get to it, look at whatever you need to look at. All right, so let's get into my final thoughts about this pouch. To start off with, when it comes to the solid black, that's fine. But when it comes to the multicam version, I would say that this is more of just like a tan version with a little bit of multicam pattern in it. I would like to see all of this to be multicam with this material as well, going all the way around. I also know that all these molly strapping, this webbing, comes in multicam, so that should be multicam as well. I know hook and loop comes in multicam. So they could have added a lot more pattern to this. I just find that it seems when I look at it from a distance away, the multicam really doesn't show. It just looks a lot more tan than anything. The next thing that I would like to see changed is this material inside right here is a little thin. There is thicker material. Over time of putting items in and out, this will rip. I've seen it happen on old pouches. I know that OneTigris, on, like, for example, their foam pouch that I did, used a thicker nylon for their liners and stuff. And I've seen it in other companies' pouches as well. So this could be improved. This wouldn't matter on the size, but when it comes to these pouches, it does. When you look at example on this one here, where zipper pocket in here, they used it as a backliner to attach this elastic retention system here, and it's already starting to fray and such. So this material, I would upgrade that. And then finally, the one thing that I really would like to see changed, that I think is very important to change, is this map pouch. I think you can make it probably a little bit thicker for ease of putting in your map. Also, I would like to see this extended a little bit longer by like a ½ inch to an inch. And then this strap here moved forward and up. with hook and loop in between, so that when you have it out in the rain and such, water can't get in. As you can see, this map is your standard map size folded up, and it just fits in there. Like, and you can't seal it, so water's going to get in here. So I would say move this strap up here, extend this by a ½ inch, hook and loop, and then that would protect your map and just make for a better map pouch. I know that it's possible because I have a map pouch system that does that. So that's another change. Overall though, not a bad little pouch. You have a lot of little pockets and stuff. Maybe make these pockets a little bit bigger. You could probably extend these up a little bit higher, but overall, not bad. I would give this pouch probably like a 4 out of 5 for its abilities and material quality. Just needs a couple more improvements to make it that much better. All right, so if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Have a great day, have a great week, and take care.